Hey guys, Turret here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Thankfully spawning in the north, we've got Sok playing as human. With the Archmage. Creeping out this camp first and then going for the expansion camp. He's going to feed some down the bottom. We have Lin Guagua playing as Orc of the Farseer. Fast tick up here, Tidehunters. That is Tidehunters, and this one from ESL Asia. No, Dreamhack Asia, that's the one. Nice deny on the water elemental. That's a level up on the Farseer though. Tick underway over here, comparing the tick timings. Edge
a player's
to
forces
Lin Guagua.
are under attack.
Bit of wolf blocking, trying to get some extra damage done. For footmen. Defend in production. Lin Guagua may be looking for the intercept with the footman wrapping around this angle, but no, Sok doubles back. Wolf has scouted this though, and Lin Guagua feels safe to come do some creeping of his own.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sok going to attack. It's got a 5th footman in the mix now. Didn't manage to complete much of the camp yet. And now a grunt mixed in quite early on for Lin Guagua. This is interesting. Something we haven't really seen from other players going for grunts this early. Will do well against the defense footman. What a surround! Oh my god. Gonna break it. Footman trying to keep it closed with the water elementals. Do manage to get the kill on it. We'll lose maybe 2 footies for the trouble though. Footman might be able to outrun the wolf here. The wolf doubles back, so does get away. So it ends up being a pretty good trade. Guagua losing a grunt. Spent some mana on the chain lightning as well. Only getting 1 footman in return. And very, very strong footman control from Sok so far. Right as I say that, he's maybe about to lose one to this wolf.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wolf, yes, does end up getting the kill. Bit of burrow harass. Nothing too major. Back in now in a big way with the Tinker looking to make it stick. The rockets to stun the peons to stop the repairs. Don't see that too often, and might actually get the kill on the burrow here. Another good stun. Yes, that's enough damage. Down goes the burrow. That's going to slow Lin Guagua down a lot.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bit slow starting up another burrow as well. Oh, that's a big stomp though. So he's in some trouble. One down. Good stun again with the rockets. Headhunter very low. Speed scroll looking for the Archmage kill, trying to get in front of it with the wolf trying to block. Get the TC get in there with the stun, but it's not quite enough. Very tough maneuver to pull off and was unsuccessful in that. The burrow coming up out the back. More rockets damage. But the burrow will survive. What about these footmen though? Stomp. One of them's in some trouble. There it goes. Tinker briefly coming back in.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so interesting harass there from Sok. Definitely slowed Lin Guagua down a lot. Where's this Headhunter? What was this about? Just accidentally right-clicked on something and it ran all the way across to there. It's a bit of a shame. Got 1 Arcane Sanctum. No, double Arcane Sanctums. No Riflemen going to be coming through though. Don't have a blacksmith. And back to the creeping. Guagua starting up his production now. Oh, not that far behind in terms of food count. Oh boy. They're ready to get out of there? Yes, it can. Oh, can it? Oh my god, it keeps blocking it with the peons. There we go. Only breaks free.
A player's forces are under attack.
So I'm just going for a couple of this easy camps close to his base. Just have a decent number of casters now though, as well as a sizable number of footmen still. But if he wants to make a really good fight, he probably will need those militia. As on the same side of the map at the moment, definitely more experience available on this side. So that makes sense. Oh, and that's an expansion coming in for Lin Guagua. AM leaving the solo XP to the Tinker. Oh boy. Let's get back here. Got a Spellbreaker in the mix. Stomp. Surround. Hey, I'm going to have to town portal out of this one. I love the rockets. Maybe hoping to pick off a shaman or something. No. Not able to do so. Did manage to complete the camp though in spite of that surround. So salvage the situation somewhat. And that's 3-3 now for the human heroes. Pretty reasonable levels. TC not quite 3 yet. Gonna be able to get these two camps probably. Or maybe not. Lin Guagua could be under some pressure from Sok just charging his way across here. So a couple of these grunts still have slow on them from the town portal out. Uh-oh. Farsi's not here. Oh, look at those rockets. Everything's slow. Oh, the slow. Can't get purged off. Ouch. Good creep, Jack.
A player's
cancelled the
forces are under
expansion
attack.
nice and early there. Knew that there was no hope after that horror show. So many units. No way he could defend that expansion. So looking for some more experience. Interesting. Level 2 chain lightning. Go for the level 2 wolves. I have seen those wolves getting stolen with control magic quite a lot from the breakers lately, but still they are very powerful. Not that many breakers yet. Don't have very much mana on them either.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Wow, using the rockets to creep. I suppose it makes sense since he does have that brilliance aura running. Very close to the level up on the Tinker now as well. Then Guagua meanwhile going for a base attack. Wow, look at that lightning shield out the back. There's so many peasant kills with the grunt there as well. It's a nasty attack for Lin Guagua.
Player's forces are
Killing
under
almost
attack.
every peasant that Sok has. Ouch. 3 peasants remaining after that attack. That was some major economy damage. Pops down a couple ivory towers. Going to look for some more defenses against those kind of attacks going forwards. But doesn't have the lumber mill. Oh, it does have the lumber mill. 1 guard tower, 1 cane. But he's doing some scouting, expecting the expansion, but it's not there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bit more experience now for Lin Guagua. Some pretty nice items on that Corn Chieftain, Greater Mana Pot, Hellstone. Will help a lot in the big fights. Tinker with Invis now, kind of like those Invis TCs that we often see, or even Invis Mountain King, but this time It's the Tinker with the rockets. Looking to start things off. He is walking very, very quickly. Shaman instantly knows it's going to die. Runs up into the creeps. Does force the fight here for Sok against the creeps.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
And the footies going on peon harassing duty with the defend. A couple of peons had peeled off lumber and went for the long range gold mining now as well. There we go, town portal out. Does manage to complete the big golem and get the item. Looks like 2 of the footmen died to the burrows. Did slow down the gold mining though. Compare the amounts. Still about 200 gold ahead after that peon harass. And here we go, Invis TC, I was talking about it.
Attack.
We're about to see it in action. No creeps up there anymore. It's really the only major camp left.
A town is under siege.
Trying to go for the expansion again, but interrupted again. It looks like maybe a base race. Do we have quite a few raiders for Lin Guagua? He's always a big fan of the raiders. He doesn't have pillage yet. I was looking at the gold income going through. For amounts of 10, so that means no pillage. A good bit of rockets onto the peon line out the back, knocking out the burrow quite quickly as well. So yeah, it looks like it is going to be the base race. With no pillage, maybe this is not super good for Lin Guagua. Building up a couple farms to defend.
A player's forces are
portal back. Oh, gets right on top of the casters. That's a really nice position for Lin Guagua. Tinker slightly exposed there as well, taking a lot of health damage. Let's have a greater healing potion though, activates that. So on the back foot, though his army size is still larger. Now everything's slowed for Lin Guagua. Good stomp though. Getting those vulnerable casters out the back. Ooh, heal scroll though, counteracting a lot of that damage it looked like. So Lin Guagua is still in fighting form, going for the Tinker now. Transferring over the town portal. But he dies before he comes off the stun. Oh no. Oh, that's really bad for Sok. The aim is fast enough to outrun. No, coming in with the intercept with the fast here, looking for some blocking town portal buyback. Oh, and the Archmage survives. That was a close call. Clutch thinking by Sok.
Are under attack.
Good idea from Lin Guagua as well with the Farseer intercept. Nearly worked out. Arcane Tower here. We're looking to start up an expansion shortly. At the end of that though, their food counts are very, very similar. Lin Guagua still has to rebuild a burrow if he wants to make any more units. Stuck at 41 food currently. Sok has a little bit more headroom. And Sok in a better position maybe to get some more experience with that red camp up the top. We still have this camp here, but... Oh, it's going to be enough for Farseer 5, so that's 5-5.
Player's forces are under attack.
I suppose Lin Guagua doesn't even really need any more experience than this. Sok still has a way to go. Looks like he's prioritizing the levels on the Tinker though. AM standing out the back so he doesn't steal any experience. Still a couple of Murlocs down here as well. The Invis Water Elemental being sent in to do some scouting. 5-5 though, that's some powerful levels. Once again, well stocked invul pot, Hellstone, Greater Mana, Scroll of Healing. Got Scroll of Healing on the Farseer.
A player's forces
As
are
well as
under
the Mana
attack.
pot and the Wonder Mana Stealing, so do count slightly to Sok, but consumables, huge edge. Guagua trying to charge out the back with the Tauren Chieftain, getting things going. Got the Militia in the fight for Sok though, maybe that can get the victory for him, turn things around. See out the back, taking all the break and focus fire. Does have that invul pot, might have to activate Stomp. A little bit surprised he doesn't activate the invul. There's the Hellstone already. Reasonable Stomp, hits a lot of the Militia. TC getting low, pops the invul, dodges the rockets with that. But now he's on the run. Good kiting there from Sok, and he hit maybe a critical mass of the breakers, which makes him able to deal with the Tauren Chieftain a lot more effectively. Just the Wonder Mana Stealing here. Still plenty of mana left on that Tinker though. He's got the Robe of the Magi as well as a mana pot. So he's got rockets for days. Still have one heal scroll left on the Farseer. Needs to activate it here before he loses everything. There he goes. Good chain lightning out the back. All those casters very low. Town portal out. Oh, Invis. Oh, the Stomp. Picks off 2 Sorks. But at the end of that, Sok actually still in the lead in terms of food count. Yeah, that aggression from the Tauren Chieftain didn't really work out at the start of that fight. I feel like he maybe should have just popped the invul potion to break free of the slow, since he does have such high move speed at the moment with that level 2 endurance, or could have got on top of the casters a bit more effectively. It's risky though. Don't have that get out of jail free card later in the fight. Checking for the expansions again. A little bit more gold left in the mine for Lin Guagua. Oh, rockets long range. TC coming in. The Stomp. Right after the Tinker. Tinker gets the town portal transfer. Town portal's out. Gonna lose one raider in this fight. One sorceress back the other way. Sorks are cheaper than raiders though. But town portals, they're pretty expensive. Good shop control here as well. Getting the invuls and heal scrolls constantly. No upgrades on the breakers, never got the blacksmith. Does hurt the efficiency a bit. Same story back the other way, no armor upgrades for any of the orc units. Sound like the Kodo finished his meal though, ready.
Player's forces are under attack.
Another breaker. So Sok though instantly starts up a sorceress to replace lost food count. And that's a level up on the Tinker, level 5, that's a big one. Stops by the marketplace as well, picks up the Wand of Illusion. Trying to bait something here with the Invis Tinker and the Illusion Actual Tinker. Cheeky stuff. Speaking of Invis, got the Invis Tauren Chieftain back the other way.
A town is under siege.
No town portal though for Lin Guagua. Purges off the slow, but his army is quite slow since the Tauren Chieftain is hidden, doesn't have the endurance aura running. And loses a burrow. Gonna lose his shop to this as well. TC lagging behind us. Also, maybe was in the wrong control group. Another Tinker illusion coming through. Wonder if Lin Guagua is going to be wise to this. I wonder if he noticed the slight break in the pathing of the breakers. Big Stomp. Finds the real Tinker. Focusing it down now. TC though. Mana pot. Stomp. Out the back. Ensnare. Chain lightning. Purge. Downfall out to safety. One raider, one breaker down. I think that was just about it. Oh, looks like maybe a priest died as well. Guagua though behind in the food count, you know, having lost that burrow again, can't rebuild. Going for the expansion though. Pretty close to level up on the TC. Once he gets that level 6 with the reincarnation, he's a real nuisance, can just stand out the back. Attacking the whole time. You don't want to kill him, don't want to activate that. Give him the free heal. And Lin Guagua still with a little bit of extra gold left in his mind, remember? To get harassed a couple times towards the end. One stage was, you know, I think about 600 gold up. Now it's about 400 behind. Okay, calling in the militia. So Sok looking to finish the game right here. He's all in. Lin Guagua. The expansion cooking over here, but taking a while. Rockets missing their mark. One Kodo has a breaker inside it. The other has some room. Speed scroll. Getting out the back. Stomping on the heroes. Archmage's in some trouble with the invis. Got the dust there as well. Can't get away. The Archmage has to town portal out.
The town is under siege.
Oh, only one caster goes down. But Lin Guagua expansion. Close to 3/4 complete now. Militia accidentally sent in to the main base. They've been brought into the fight, and now they're just going to die. So any hopes of like long-range mining for Sok
forces are under attack.
Are now extinguished. Coming into the expansion, has to make this push count. Food counts are very similar now. Still a very strong breaker front line. TC coming in. Stomp. Expansion is cancelled. TC getting focused. He's got that invul. Activates. There's some nasty rockets, but we've got the heal scroll counteracting that, going after the Tinker and Snare. He also has a heal pot. Activates now. TC with the stomp again. He's coming down to the wire here. Invul on the rockets. TC just staying alive for now. Tinker getting away. TC very, very low. I'll see what the level up. Oh, and chain lightning on a Tinker out the back. Sok forgetting to run that away any further. And he has to throw in the towel. Whew. Close game. But I think Lin Guagua with the higher level heroes just able to squeeze out a little bit more efficiency. Taking the game. It was pretty interesting though, seeing the Invis Tinker. Nice change of pace from the Mountain King. GG. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.